Online Therapeutic Recreation Activities. Hosted by Imagine Certified Therapeutic Recreation Specialists.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Storytime Thursday. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoy it, but before we start on the main parts, I wanted to share with you guys kind of what to expect and what will be happening. So today is Story Thursday, and so this video will consist of 3 stories that I will read aloud. These 3 stories, you can either just listen to them and enjoy them. Also, I think it'd be fun if you guys acted them out. I chose stories that I hope you guys can act out at least a little bit and kind of make them fun and make them your own. While I'm reading the stories, there will be some background pictures, but not too many, so that way you guys don't get distracted from what is being read. After that, there will be fill in the blank stories. They're super short. There's only 2 of them. Will take about 2 minutes each. So for those, I start off by asking you to think of words that will be needed, and then I read the story and leave little pauses for you guys to fill it in. I also have these stories in the activity plan or in the email I sent out, so you can print those out or pull them up on your computer and add the words that way. And lastly, you guys will be creating your own stories. So after listening and acting them out, and then creating or helping to create a little story, you have full freedom to make your own stories, which will be super fun, and would love to hear them. So if you guys want, you can post below the YouTube link or this YouTube page and comment the words that you guys put in your story. You could also send in our group chat, your stories, pictures of your stories and your words. So I hope you guys enjoy today. Let us know how it goes, so we can either do this again or think of something else. Have a fun time.
It was a lovely summer day when Crabby the Crab told his mother that he doesn't want to play with his little sisters anymore. "I am a big crab now, and they are boring little babies. I don't want to play with them anymore," said Crabby the Crab. "Well, all right," Crabby the Crab's mother said and added, "You don't have to if you don't want to. They're at Mommy Bird's house now playing with their friends. You can go and bring them home." "Okay, I will go, but I won't play with them," replied Crabby the Crab. The road to Mommy Bird's house led through a beach. The sun was high up in the sky, and it was very warm. Crabby the Crab carefully went around people and their belongings. "Hello, Crabby the Crab," chirped Mommy Bird cheerfully. "Hello, Mommy Bird," replied Crabby the Crab politely. Crabby the Crab's sisters were playing together with little birds, and they were having a lot of fun. "Your sisters are playing with my children. Look how much fun they are having. Would you like to join them?" asked Mommy Bird. "No, I am a big crab now, and I don't want to play with little babies," replied Crabby the Crab. "It's time to go home," Crabby the Crab told his sisters. "Please say goodbye." "Goodbye, friends. We had a lovely time together," said Crabby the Crab's little sisters. "Could we please visit the garden before we go home?" asked Crabby the Crab's little sisters. "All right," Crabby the Crab replied, "but I won't play with you. You are 3 little babies, and I am a big crab." Crabby the Crab's sisters took him to the garden and showed him beautiful flowers. "This is where we play," replied one of the sisters. "Look how beautiful the flowers are. Now you can also come here and play." "This is a very nice garden," replied Crabby the Crab. "It looks like a perfect place to have fun. Maybe I will come here with you sometime." "It would be more fun to have some ice cream before we go home," said Crabby the Crab's little sisters as they left their beautiful garden. "Yes, it would be fun," replied Crabby the Crab. "Let's go pick out our favorites." "I pick watermelon ice cream," cheerfully said one little sister. "I pick strawberry ice cream," said another. And the third one took raspberry ice cream. "And you, Crabby the Crab, can take 2 ice creams because you are so big," said Crabby the Crab's little sisters. They all laughed and shared ice creams. Crabby the Crab and his little sisters slowly approached their home. "Look at this old morning boulevard. It's a perfect place to play hide and seek," said Crabby the Crab's sisters and started to play. "I would love to play hide and seek with my little sisters, but I already told them I won't play with them because they are little and I am Big Crab," thought Crabby the Crab. Then suddenly, one of his little sisters shouted, "Hey, big brother, let's play together!" And Crabby the Crab joined them. In front of their home, Crabby the Crab and his little sisters met Auntie Swan. It looks you are having a great time together," said Auntie Swan. "We sure are having fun time together," replied Crabby the Crab. "I can enjoy time spending with my little sisters, even though I am a big crab now." The end. Wiggly Worm lived in a backyard garden with his best friends, Snarky Snail, rattlesnakes, and munchy mosquitoes. As much as he loved wiggling around in the mud, Wiggly often wondered what it would be like to live in a town. Wiggly and his friends knew all about towns because they liked to listen to the kids who played in the backyard. The kids were always talking about how they had done this or that and gone here or there downtown. Wiggly knew that towns had parks and stores and restaurants and bakeries and places to get sweet treats. That sounds wonderful to him. "All we have here is plants," he said to his friend. "Wouldn't it be amazing if we all had kinds of special places to go, like kids and always talk about?" "I'd like that," said Rattles. "Imagine a 5-star restaurant where we could eat tasty little insects all day long. Except for mosquitoes, of course," he added, glancing quickly at Munchie. Munchie laughed. "I'd like a soda fountain where we garden creatures could add sugar, water, shakes, and other yummy treats," she chimed. "I like a park," said Wiggly. "A beautiful park with a maze of fun tunnels to wiggle through." Munchie's eyes lit up. "Oh, that would be so much fun. What would you like, Snarky?" Snarky rolled his eyes. "That's all fools talk," he replied. "Garden folk like us can't have towns, no matter how badly we want them." Wiggly sighed. But if we could have a town, what would you want?" he pressed. "A store, I suppose," Snarky answered after a moment. "A store where I could sell pretty pebbles to customers." Everyone knew that Snarky's favorite hobby was collecting shiny pebbles. "That's a great idea," Wiggly told him. He sighed again. All of his friends had great ideas. There was There has to be some way, he began slowly. To build a town? Asked Munchie, finishing his thought. Wiggly grinned at her. Exactly. We, the creatures of the garden, are going to build a town, he declared suddenly. Snarky rolled his eyes and muttered some comment about how impossible that was going to be, but no one paid attention. They were determined to follow through with Wiggly's plan, and so they did. Over the next several weeks, the garden friends collected trash that they found lying around, from soda cans that had tumbled out of recycling bins to weather-beaten cardboard boxes, to an old baseball cap that was the perfect size for a mosquito-sized soda fountain. The friends used this junk to construct tiny buildings. They decorated their new businesses with colorful leaves and flower petals, and they used rocks and pebbles for tables and chairs. Wiggly worked hard at making tunnels in the dirt for his new parks, and even Snarky caught on to the enthusiasm and collected shiny pebbles for his shop. By the time they were finished, Garden Town had come to be a tiny town with soda fountains, a park, a restaurant, a pebble shop. Wiggly Worm and his friends had proved that with a little hard work and determination, it's possible to make your dreams come true. Looking for Dracula, but I'm not afraid. I've got binoculars. I've got my cape and my fangs. Uh-oh. What do I see? A spooky swamp. Can't jump over it. Can't go around it. We have to put on big rubber boots and go in it. Looking for Dracula, but I am not afraid. I've got binoculars. I've got my cape and my fangs. Oh, what do I see? A huge lake. Can't jump over it. Can't go under it. Can't go around it. All right, into the boat. We've got to row. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Ha ha, fooled you, I'm a submarine. Looking for Dracula, but I'm not afraid. I got binoculars. I've got my cape and my fangs. Oh, what do I see? A haunted house. Can't jump over it. Can't dig under it. Can't go around it. All right, we're going in. Open the doors. Here come all the bats. Watch out. Let's sneak in. Looking for Dracula, but I'm not afraid. I got binoculars. I've got my cape and my fangs. Oh, what do I see? A great big foot, a great big body, with a great big head and great big fangs. We gotta run away. Run, 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 run. Run through the haunted house. Now we're rowing through the lake. And we have our rubber boots on. We're swamping. We're going through the swamp. Oh, we've made it. Phew. Oh my goodness. Good job, guys. Whew.
Now we're going to switch from acting out the stories to the fill-in-the-blank stories. So like I said earlier, I am going to say the kind of words that you need. if you have a piece of paper and a pencil, I'd write them down so you guys remember. And then I'm going to read the stories, leaving little blanks or pauses for you guys to fill in the words. After I say the different words you guys are going to need, I do remind you that you can pause then and go back and listen to what I have to say. So that way you guys can get all your words. So I hope you guys enjoy this part too. I'm excited to hear how it goes.
Okay, so here's our first fill in the blank story. To start, I am going to say each thing that needs to be filled in, and then I am going to read through the very, very short story, and you guys can fill in the blanks. Alright, first thing, day of the week. A family member, an animal, a plural thing, a type of drink, a describing word, and lastly, an activity. If you need to pause or re-listen to the things that I just shared, please do so now before I start reading the story. We're going on a picnic. I'm going with mine and our favorite pet. For lunch we will eat and drink. We will end the day with game of the end. Okay, this will be our last fill in the blank story. First thing you guys need to come up with is a primary color. Then you'll need to come up with a verb, which is an acting word, an adjective, which is a describing word, another verb, and then a noun, which is a person, place, or thing, a reptile, your friend's name, another verb, a plural noun, a secondary color, and then lastly, your favorite food. Again, if you need to pause, now would be the time to do it and figure out the words, and you can also go back and re-listen to the things that you need to come up with, because I'm going to read the story now. Have you ever heard of Beard the Pirate? His friends call him Pete for short. He would the seas. When people saw Pete coming, they'd scream, or he'll put you in a... Everyone feared Pirate Pete and his pet, named. He didn't want to be feared, though. He just wanted to keep people from being scared. They put a pair of on the flag. The brand new flag flew high in the sky, and everyone felt much better. Pirate Pete and his pet invited everyone on to a ship to have. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that second story. It'd be interesting to hear what you guys' story ended up being.
Okay, to our last part. This part, I really want you guys getting your creative juices flowing and make it fun. So I am going to read a little prompt. It's like a sentence long, and then you guys create a story about it. So for your story, you can write words, you can write words, you can write about it, you can draw pictures, you could act it out, however you want. I just think you guys can have some fun and be creative when making up your own stories. I'll enjoy this part.
Here's the prompt for the story that you guys will be creating and making your own. Once upon a time, when the spaceship landed, and now it is up to you guys what you want to add. Have fun, be creative.
Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the different aspects of the stories, so acting them out, filling in the blank, and if you haven't already, creating your own story. Again, please let us know how this went, if you liked it or not, so that way we can either provide you with more or figure out some other things to do. Have a great Thursday, and again, thank you.